What is going on, my YouTube friends? Look, man, I come out this morning to get the rest of the stuff unbolted and out from underneath the car. And I just can't believe this car is 40 years old, man. 40 years old. And I just can't believe the shape that this thing's in. Really. I mean, let me turn you around here. Look at the stuff that I pulled out of here. And I mean, it's not perfect, but man, is it in good shape, you know? I mean, the rubber grommets and stuff like that for the springs and stuff are a little wore out, but shoot, man, you know, for 40 years old, there's no complaints here. I mean, everything unbolted so nice. I didn't have to heat it, pound it. I didn't do nothing. Let me turn you around. I mean, look, the shocks looks like somebody replaced them at one time. Of course, 40 years, I'm sure they have. But the springs, look at these. The grommets, these grommets right here are in bad shape, but these right here are in pretty good shape. Maybe they might have changed them at one time. I don't know. But all my emergency brake cables, everything I pulled out of there, all in good shape. Everything, and nothing, you know, I mean, you got some rust on them a little bit, you know, but nothing bad. I mean, this stuff is in fantastic. It's in great shape, man. And that's the rest of the emergency cable right there. I just unhooked it from there. I'm gonna finish taking all that out of there. But yeah, I'm just amazed at how clean. I mean, the rear end, everything, man. You know, just in great shape. It really is. So I mean, shoot, man. I mean, I got a mess to clean up. All my tools and everything. Oh boy, I'm telling you what. I guess I'm a dirty boy, huh? So yeah, man. I mean, shoot. I mean, I showed you underneath this car. I mean, it's just in fantastic shape. Heck, I'm so giddity. Let me show you. I crawl underneath there.
This is with the rear end out of it. You know, I got to finish putting my battle boxes for the upper control arms. So once I do all that, then it'll be good. But I mean, look, it's still paint, factory paint. I mean, this is just unreal, you know? I mean, I got a couple spots like that, but I'm gonna knock that out. I mean, that's solid as heck. That's just surface rust, you know what I'm saying? But shoot, man, I mean, look at. And then, you know, I mean, everything is such, it's for the, for the spring. You know, I mean, both sides are just fantastic. I mean, immaculate, you know. I mean, even the bumpers are in good shape. I'm like a kid in a candy store, ain't I? Jeez, oh, Pete's, man. And then you can see up in here, I've already put the battle box stuff down here for the lower control arms. So I just got to put the ones in the upper control arms there. So I already got the battle boxes here, so I'll get all that done, you know, real soon. But I mean, I just gotta clean all this up good and everything like that. But shoot, that's like the worst spot. That's solid, man. Let me get over here. It's solid as a rock, guys. Yeah, I'm like a little kid, right? But I mean, that's just it. You know, can't get no better than that. The frames, everything. Let me turn this around here. You know, there's the tunnel again. I mean, everything is in fantastic shape. So, shouldn't be much cleaning this up and getting her primed up. And like I says, I got to finish removing the emergency cable brackets and stuff like that. You know. So, I mean, everything's in great shape. I'm extremely, extremely excited. All right, let me bring it right back.
All righty then, yeah, buddy. So, anyhow, man, I'm truly stoked. I mean, I pulled all that stuff out of there. It came out so easy, so nice. So I'm gonna have to spend probably an hour or so, you know, because I got to work tonight. My boss asked me, he says, nobody's going to be in tomorrow night. Can you please come in tomorrow night? So I'm going to be there tomorrow or tonight. So, yeah, so I got to go to work. Ain't that a shame? So, anywho, I know the car's clean, and I knew the car was clean, but it just amazes me that a car is 40 years old. 40 years old, and it's in great shape. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I didn't have to heat anything up. I didn't, you know, I think the biggest problem with taking it, disassembling that car, it's been so long, so kind of bear with me. But the biggest problem I had disassembling that car was the gas tank. The gas tank was the hardest part because, you know, those got those little chintzy screw holders in there. You know, they kind of snap, so I kind of had to hold it and get them turned out. But as far as around the area and everything, everything's perfectly fine. I mean, it's clean like brand new, clean. You know, I would have to say, you know, if I was going to rate the underneath of that car between a 1 and a 10, it's a 10, man. It's a 10. That thing's in excellent condition. The only rust I've ever found on a car is right there where the battery tray is, you know, but by the cable right there on the firewall or the inner fender well there. It's in, you know, you're talking about an area that big out of a whole car, you know. Underneath the doors and everything in that car are perfect, you know. I mean, once I start sanding on it and this and that, I might find something a little different, but I kind of highly doubt it because inside the trunk and inside everything of that is perfect. You know, everything's in great shape. So I got a good car, man. I really do. I just got to get her done. And I got so many parts, you know, in the house. My wife's like, when are you going to get rid of these parts, you know? So, you know, I love my beagles. They got their own bedroom. Ain't that rotten? I got dogs. Dogs are treated better than some people, you know. But anyhow, I'm stoked, dude, and I hope you guys are as stoked as I am how clean this car is, because I think this is going to be the perfect project. I really do. I can finish putting the battle boxes in. I can finish, you know, and I'm going to get them welded in too. So I'm going to bolt them and weld them. That way I know they're secure. But ain't that amazing that how I pull out the control arms and you can still see the original paint from the factory from a car that's 40 years old. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just unreal, man, you know. But like I said, the car did come from Arizona. So the interior in that car was burnt. You know what I'm saying? From the sun. So, but I'll get all new dash because the Mustang dash and all that's the same. So that's not a problem, you know. But I'm hoping to have this car at least as a roller and in primer come spring. You know what I'm saying? So then we'll worry about, you know, the block and the trans and the heads and the crank and, you know, all that other good stuff. You know what I mean? So, but I got all Team Z front suspension. It's going to be a great thing. Strange front suspension. So, you know, and SVO rotors and calipers for the front. Everything's going to be 5-lug. You've seen the rear end. I don't know how many times I showed you that. Rear end's like a piece of art to me. I'm sorry, you know. So anyhow, I appreciate you guys hanging out, sticking along with me, and bearing with my silliness. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. It's supposed to be beautiful here today, so I'm trying to use up the best part of the day as I can. And maybe tomorrow evening when I get home from work, or when I get home from work tonight, and I'm up to it, maybe we'll slide back out in the garage and think about how we're gonna raise this car up some more so I can get it tilted. So we'll get it figured out. All right, hey, you guys have a great rest of your day, and thanks for watching. And if anybody hasn't told you anything today, you're awesome.